Thank you kindly, Oglala Sioux, to everybody, and I am very glad that the Oglala Lakota Nation hosted the house this morning in their tribal building, hosted in the office with the ladies, who is allowing us to have this recording, and with an honorable elder, Viola Feather. And the reason for which we are recording this is because I am Alessandro Martire, professor in the University of Bologna, associate. I am a lawyer, and I am an anthropologist, an archaeologist, and honorary tribal member of the Rosebud Tribe and their international lawyer in the United Nations since 1994. The relationship that my local government, regions, provinces, and municipalities, as well as the central government have since '94 with the Lakota Nation is vital. My government, thanks to my pro bono work, recognized the Lakota as nations, not communities, not reservations, but nations, with the Protocol of Friendship, and one of that was signed under the presidency of Mrs. Cecilia Fire Thunder, and I gave a copy this morning of that document, including the picture of the signature and the Vice President, Dr. Alessandro Martire. In 2021, my region, the Tuscany region, signed a new document along with the UNESCO of Florence, Italy, and the American consular, Mrs. Rajini Gupta, in which we declare that we repudiate and rescind all the international laws based on the doctrine of discovery and manifest destiny. Plus, we recognize and we endorse the rights of indigenous people, the Charter signed in Geneva in 2007. My government is the first nation in the world that canceled the Columbus Day and established the Remembrance Day for all first people of Turtle Island and the Lakota. This because my work was based on the recognition of the genocide, ecocide, and ethnocide that was perpetrated since Columbus pretended to discover the New World. The rights of the native people and the Lakota has been denied since Columbus landed on the Arawak nation, the Taino, in La Hispaniola, in 12 October 1492. For this reason, Italy, who gave the birth to Cristoforo Colombo, nowadays want to celebrate and remember from now on the Native American people and the Lakota, with whom we have international relationship. The opportunity that I spoke with the Vice Chairwoman this morning, Dr. Alicia Musso, and I spoke several days with the Honorable Elder Viola Feather, is that the UNESCO Italy is willing to declare the history, culture, language, and spirituality of the Lakota as intangible heritage of humanity. And this is very important. It's a recognition that united body like the UNESCO is willing to offer to the Lakota people, nation. Plus, second steps to declare the Paasapa first as a geo-park and subsequently as a treasure for humanity. This to preserve this land, which is a spiritual land, full of important sites, as Leola and Jonathan are recording in these past months, full of evidences that link our people, and forgive me if I say our, because I belong to the Lakota people as an honorary tribal member, so I consider at this moment myself as part of this ancestral land, and I'm very honored. Therefore, the Black Hills play a very important role today to be recognized by the UNESCO, because in this particularly geopolitical moment, the important and vital minerals like lithium are researched, and therefore once they start with gold, then with uranium, and nowadays with lithium. So I think that one priority of the Lakota people is to protect their lands. If this land will be recognized as a geo-park, a national treasure of humanity by the UNESCO, our work will be easier, and will be recognized worldwide. So I am here with the officials of the tribe, who are sitting here nearby me, and the Honorable Oglala, to offer to the Oglala people, has been offered to the Sishangu Oyate. In the past week I was hosted by the President, the opportunity to endorse this offer by the UNESCO. I offer myself as a lawyer, international lawyer, to make all the paperwork and all the bureaucratic procedures in Europe on behalf of the Lakota Oyate pro bono without asking nothing, because my duty is to serve the people, to be at the service of the people I belong to, which are the Lakota. But in order to do that, I cannot do that without permission. Therefore, I need a tribal resolution, as I said to Rosebud. I'm saying today here in Pine Ridge, a tribal resolution that simply authorizes me to proceed forward in this direction. It doesn't cost nothing to the tribe, nothing. There are no costs, no obligations, just an authorization. Whatever it is, a tribal resolution would be better, but a letter from the President or Vice Presidency would be fine. And we will engage with my government to put all our energy and efforts for support and recognize the rights of the Lakota people, for which Italy cares a lot. The last things that I want to say is that thanks to the work that Viola did, I think a couple of years ago, she sent a list of Lakota, Oglala, who served the Second World War II, and they were in the army, and in that time they arrived in Italy from Cassino to the Gothic line. 11 of those Oglala Lakota gave their sacrifice to get rid of us from the Nazis and obviously the fascism. So we had the opportunity to be free and get our freedom, also thanks to the sacrifice of the Lakota. So freedom is a word that is important for the Lakota, important for the Italian. We know what freedom is, and we know what it means to be under a dictatorial regime. And thanks to the Lakota, we have been able to get free. For this reason, the ANPI, Italy, Associazione Nazionale Partigiani Italiani, Italian Association of Partisans, endorse the protocol of friendship that I gave to the Vice Chairwoman this morning, because with this act, international act, they want to give respect, memory, and gratitude to the Oglala soldiers who fought in the Second World War for our freedom. So, in exchange, we have to fight for you. Therefore, I don't want to take too much time from the office that is hosting us today kindly for this recording, and I want to say goodbye, thanking kindly my, mentor now of my life. This is Viola Monfeder. She played an important role for letting me understand the little that I know of the Lakota culture. I'm just an apprentice, still right now, at 67 years old. Thanks to the Tribal Council, to the ladies that are here beside me, and to the gentleman, Jonathan, who is taking his time and his professional duty to record this moment. So remember, we are at the service of the people, always serving the Lakota people as best as we can. We are Ikchewishash, humble people, but we do that with pride and honor. And we say goodbye in Lakota. Omitako yapi. Chante mamushte. Nabe kichuse apelo. Alex Martire machiapelo. Oyate nakishi chibi. Chashmatupo. Lakota shishango yate oapa. Tokshahake yankikta. Lila wopnata krecha. Eccelena oyate kini pikta ye. Pilabaya.